This is MacLeod Mabune, an instructor at Mago Polytechnic. We are here. It is a fine morning, and we were to begin a practical on pipe work, that is threading and fitting. So as per today, we shall just go mainly on the practical work that is entailing pipe for a half an inch for the GI, this one. Then we have the pipe for the PPR pipe. Here it is, a half an inch. So we are going to do the practical beginning from the start to the end. First of all, if you want to make fittings and thread fittings for pipe work, first of all you measure using a tape measure. You remember the day we were introducing the topic for plumbing, I told you under machine and hand tools that we have types of tools. For example, the measuring tool, which was a tape measure. Then we shall use the tape measure to measure the distance, the relevant distance that you want. For instance, let's say you want to measure a distance of 30 or 300 millimeters. So you will come to your tape measure, you measure 300, then you cut the pipe. I think we are clear there. Then thereafter, for instance, you want to cut, you use this tool. This tool, it is called what? Axle. These are cutting tools that we use to cut pipes. So you will cut your pipe in this posture. Then thereafter, after cutting the pipe in that posture, you will remove the bars using the file. Then thereafter, I told you these are a tool, a very important tool in plumbing work. It is called stock and die machine. That we used to thread it using this machine at this angle. So I hope you are getting the angle. The angle should be in a very correct posture to thread. Then after threading, using the PPR, not the PPR, sorry, the stock and die machine. Under classification of tools, I remember very well I told you machine tools. You remember the machine tools? So the stock and die machine, they were under machine tools. Then also they were under which cutting tools. Then after that, I'll do illustration on the PPR material using the architecture plan that I have here. Here we have 400 millimeters. If you measure this, the architecture plan are there. All the measurements are in millimeters. I told you very well, in engineering work, all the measurements will be working it in millimeters. So that's the architectural plan. So let me take this there. This is the what? The PPR, 5.5 an inch. So strictly, I told you the type of fittings that we have in plumbing. Can you mention them? Elbow, nipple, union, sockets, and many others. For our case, in our architecture plan, we have the elbow, T, union, and we have the T, union, and elbows. So you will take that pipe. These are PPR pipe. You will take a pipe, for example, at this corner, we have an elbow. So you will join that elbow using a what? An adjustable spanner. I remember telling you type of tools that are mainly used in plumbing. Types of spanners that you know. Open. Ring spanner. Fixed jaw spanner. You can use any of them, or pipe ranges. I told you the pipe ranges are classified. So, for example, Stilson pipe range, chain, footprint, pipe range. Now, these are type of fitting in plumbing. It is called what? Elbow. You will just be going to your textual plan. Where we have an elbow, you put there what? An elbow. Where we have a T, for example, after that elbow, we have a pipe there, which is 200 millimeters. 200 millimeters. So you will come and put there a T. This is now a fitting that we call in plumbing a T. So you will fix there a T. Then thereafter you will come and have measurements of 200 220. We'll join it. Then we have, between it, we have a union. These are what? A union. These are union. Then thereafter, these are union. So you will, which distance is this? 180. What is 180 millimeters? 180, sorry. This was supposed to be 180. So we shall just assume it. Sorry, these are supposed to be 180. 180 millimeters. I told you in engineering work, we do use millimeters only. Millimeters. Then thereafter, we shall have to, we shall go down there using our plan. We put there a what? These are elbow, an elbow, an elbow. Then how many distance? 200. You will take your tape measure, the measuring tool. If you can remember, during our introduction, I introduced the measuring tools. So 200, 200, 200. Then thereafter, we must put a what? A T. So you will continue like that with that project to the end. I think you have gotten what I mean by making pipe work and fittings. So these are an example for that. So you will continue with that project up to the end. Remember, after cutting the GI pipe, this now the GI pipe a half an inch. Make sure that you've removed the bars. I told you the bars, they are either externally or internal bars. Are we clear? Yes. Then after removing the bars, you do what? You thread. Yeah. Then in the thread, if you are doing a work for the client, you put there what? There is something I told you about thread. What is the work of a thread fill? What is the work of a thread fill? To prevent leakage. Thank you very much. We are very much happy for the Safaricom Foundation for bringing us students to teach them so that we can acquire Vision 2030. Thank you very much.